Good afternoon, guys. Today I'm going to be talking about mechanical testing of steel. Mechanical testing of steel involves the testing of steel to determine its mechanical properties. There are various forms of mechanical form of testing. To name a few, Sharpie impact testing, the hardness test, which involves the Brinell hardness and the Rockwell hardness test. We got the knob, we got the Vickers. And the main important thing about mechanical testing is tensile testing. Tensile testing involves the testing of steel to determine its tensile strength, its yield strength, and the result of the tensile testing is used mostly for engineering purposes. Engineers will dictate what the material behaves under certain condition, and they will use that application on specific parts, cars, building, bridges, and nearly everything in the world is done with this form of application after the test has been performed to determine what are the capabilities of that material. Okay, today I'm gonna do a test on a material that's a 4140 steel, and with this steel I'm going to show you guys how to do tensile testing. First of all, the first thing we do is we grab the material, we initially do an initial measurement of the diameter. The length is fixed, so there's a specific calculation that will tell you by how doctor or brittle the material is. Let me show you the steps that I perform. Here is a typical steel that we use. I'll put it on this anvil, or I don't know how you call it, and there's a punch line, which this is a 2-inch punch line gauge that I will use, and put an indentation on this material. It will have 2 punch lines. I don't know if you can see them, but closely, if you look here and over there, there's another one. And I'll come over here and I'll enter down my initial diameter. Actually, my initial diameter is 0.500, and I'll bring this over here and I'll install it on this is the tensile machine actually that we use. It's a 65,000 force that's used to break this steel. I'll put it there. I'll tighten it a little bit. I'll also use, this is called an extensometer. An extensometer will tell you by how much a material stretches, and that will be the yield strength of the material. So I'll go ahead and put it there. I'll release my zero position, and I'll come over here. If you closely see, this is where we initially reset everything to 0, and I'll perform the test. As you can see in the graph, the material is getting stretched, and we'll take that plot to the graph, and that will tell us the mechanical properties of this steel. So while this steel is going on, I want to tell you guys that the use of mechanical testing mostly is to predict the amount of strength that's entitled in the material. Now, the material is telling me to take out the extensor mirror, which I did, and the instrument will tell me what to do. And if you watch closely over here, you will see by how much the material is stretching before it breaks. Okay, so that's the amount of force it takes to break this material. I'll come back and I'll take out the two fractured pieces. I'll bring it over here. First of all, I'll do another diameter reading. This is telling me it's stretched by 0.347, and I will do my elongation. The elongation is by how much the material stretched. So I know my material stayed by 2.352. Initially my gauge length was 2.000, and now the gauge length is 2.352. Then I will enter my hardness. I will accept my reading. And I'll do a printout. So, as you can see, this is how we do mechanical testing, which is the tensile testing of steel. Thank you very much.